Hey guys, how's it going? Nick here. And instead of hating on Fallout 76, I like to have discussions with other players on how Bethesda can improve the game and, most importantly, how can they make Endgame great for the players. There have been a lot of ideas tossed around, so I wanted to share some of my personal ideas and see how you guys feel about it or have any ideas to expand on it. This is my first episode in a series dubbed hashtag Make Endgame Great Again. Let's get started. The personal terminal was introduced in a previous update to make things simpler for people who come back to the game after a hiatus and they want to see what new quests and events have been added so they can quickly jump back into the new content. It's a nifty little camp decoration, but it offers little for the dedicated players who have exhausted the new quest lines and already know the locations of the 3 dailies logged into the terminal. After a couple of hours of playing, this resource becomes a needless camp placement, and it got me thinking on how they could make this more useful for those of us who log in every day. I'm going to go over some key improvements they can make to this and turn it into something players new and old can really make use of. In Fallout 76, in order to start an event, players either have to travel to the event's starting location and a marker will appear on the map for other players to join in. They may also appear periodically after a given set of time. This makes farming certain events a gamble, since you don't know if the event is going to pop up or not on your server. Most often than not, I find myself traveling to location only to find out that a player on this server has already completed this event, and I'm stuck wondering if I should wait it out for it to pop up again or try my luck on a new server and hope no one is on the same task as I am. This is where the personal terminal comes in handy. They can make a section centered around events on that server, each with their own cooldown timer. They can also make it so they can mark an event's location much like they do with the dailies, and when they fast travel there, it will spawn the event and thus alert other players to come join the events. This way we have a better way to know what events can we complete right now and is the best way to coordinate with other players. I feel like this would give players more to do instead of adding more dailies. Instead, they can make it so these players can farm these events for the rare rewards that can be granted from them. How many times have you gone back to your personal vendor in your camp to find you have items sold without knowing what? Maybe you're getting the notification but didn't get a chance to see everything players are buying from you or how many caps you're getting in a day. I've personally seen a bulk amount of ammo sold, but the cap amount didn't add up to what the item was selling for. This makes it extremely difficult to know how well my camp is doing or how much I'm making. Bethesda could introduce a vendor log section in your personal terminal to give you a good indication of what you sold for what and what is consistently selling in your personal vendor. This could help you decide on what price to set things in the future and what items you should just take out of your camp if they haven't been sold in a while. They can include a date, item, and price the item sold for. A lot of people are very dedicated to sprucing up their personal vendors, and if you're going to be serious about being a trader in West Virginia, this simple tool could maximize your profits and make you all the more richer for it. Trying to find players to do things with could be a difficult process. The newest event at Arctos Pharma is a good one, but it falls short if only a few people turn up to the event itself. Maybe you're looking for a certain piece of gear or junk and would rather pay someone to scavenge it for you. Sure, you could post your favorite Discord/Facebook group and hope someone responds. But with everyone with different play schedules, it could be hard to link up with what you need. They could integrate a personal message board that people can see from their personal terminals. Everyone on the server has an option to post a message either looking for a group to play with or looking for someone to trade with. They get a limited space to write about what they need, and players on that same server can seek out those other players and join/trade with them. You could think of this as sort of a Craigslist section for other players on your personal terminal. From the player's standpoint, you can even take a different route and you could role play out the request, thus making this world feel a lot more connected and alive. Like this example that I've made right here for requesting some screws from other players. If there isn't going to be a text chat option in the game, we need more ways to connect with other players. Fast traveling to them and emoting will not get the point across, and if you don't want to be forced to use a mic in game, this could be the best way to do it. That way, you can get that group to run Scorchbeast Queens with, or get that bloodied explosive weapon you've just been dying to get your hands on. The personal terminal has a lot of potential to be a great tool to help connect players and control how you do things in Fallout 76. There are ways that can make your lives easier, just like personal terminals do in the real world. Bethesda definitely needs to do more than just a hub to collect dailies and new side missions. I believe these three methods can dramatically change how you play the game, and maybe that sleek device in your camp will stop collecting dust. I would really like to see these implemented into the game, but I'm much more interested in hearing what you guys have to say. What do you guys think they could do better to make the personal terminals in Fallout 76 useful? Is there anything that you would do to expand on any of my three ideas? Go ahead and put it in the comment section below. I'm interested in continuing the discussion there. I want to thank you guys for checking out this video. If you found this useful or exciting, please be sure to subscribe, give it a like, share it, whatever you feel is right. I also want to let you know that I have a dedicated Discord for Fallout 76. We are over 1,000 users strong, and if you want a place to trade / look for groups, or even just discuss anything about Fallout 76, you will find a dedicated group of players just like yourself. The link will be in the description below. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Appreciate you. Have a great day.